An important part of a story also is telling what's happened with our clients, right? How that redefined problem that you just articulated incredibly well, part of the story is then, well, what are the benefits? What are the outcomes in relying on past relationships and with clients? And tell us a little bit about your thinking on that.
So I think what's super important is very, very strong relationship management, because you need to know every step of the way if something is working for the client or not. If you do that right, if you do that well, then you will have very loyal customers who know the benefit and know the value of what you're providing for them, whatever that is. And if you play your cards right, these customers are very happy to recommend you to their peers, to other corporate clients, right? So recommendation is a huge operational strategic lever, I guess, that we use, right? So we use existing relationships. We figure out these customers are super happy with what we've provided so far. So not only does this provide us an opportunity to upsell, obviously, because we want to keep that relationship going, but we can also ask for testimonials. We can ask for recommendations. We often ask customers if they want to come in and talk to our students, which gives them exposure and gives them the opportunity to recruit students from us. So build a network, build a super strong network, and expand the benefits that you give to the customer. I think that's the crux of this. With existing customers, as I said, this is fairly easy as long as you are close to them. You can also speak to lapsed customers. We have customers, and I think this brings me back to our initial point where we said people or customers become complacent. They know they have a gap, they have a lack or an issue of something, but they don't have the time or the capabilities to deal with it at the moment. They might have already been our customer a while ago and then it just fizzled out. So reconnecting with these customers who technically actually know the benefit already, they just forgot it throughout the years. Maybe that's also quite a good way of getting them back on board, because you need to remind them of the benefits they already had. So that's the other part. But I think new business is the hardest. New business really is the hardest, because there you can't remind them. You can't really rely on recommendations alone. You need to establish why we provide a benefit to them in that particular space. And that's the hardest part.